Welcome to another edition of Marriagement, and I am Adedeji Oladapo. Here is another tip for you today, and this tip seriously have to do with change in our relationships. As we all know, I focus majorly on marriage relationships, but other relationships also matters because most of this relationship definitely become very affectionate as we journey along, and then um, there are a lot of things we get to benefit from those relationships. So my focus on this one singular tip for you today is change. Change is inevitable. That's the regular um, belief. In fact, it is an irrefutable belief. It is a belief that is more true than life itself. Okay? Anything you do in this world will go through a process of change. In fact, being in the world itself went through a long process of change until we are what we are today. Now, in your marriage relationship, you are bound to experience some level of change at a point or the other in your marriage life. One important thing to know is that you should not shy away from change. It will happen. When it does happen, what are the things you must do? What are the things you must prepare to serve as a soft landing for the change that will happen? Hear me well. Changes will happen to your business. There will be times when your business is down, or when your businesses are down. I mean, for the man or the woman. Are you preparing for that? There will be moments when your business will shoot up and things will be fine. Are you prepared, for that also? How you will manage that change? Because if you don't effectively manage that change, it can actually lead to breakdown in your marriage relationship. So how do you manage change in your business? How do you manage change in your home affairs? How do you manage change when you relocate from one country, city, state, or locality to another? How do you manage change? How do you manage change in terms of your physicality? Okay, in terms of your hormone level, when your woman has reached menopause, when you have gotten to a stage where you no longer, you're no longer active sexually like you used to be before. So these are the changes we have to face. What sort of change will happen in your life that can actually trigger breakdown, trigger malice, trigger all sort of vices in your relationship? Think about all those things. Changes are bound to happen in everything we do. For example, you just got married. When you get married, it's a different case entirely. Your husband is all over you, your wife is all over you. But a child comes in, a change happens. If you do not manage it well, it can actually lead to trauma that can actually affect you or probably lead you to making some nasty decisions because you do not understand, the attitude of the other person towards change. So change is inevitable, and I'd like you to understand this in everything you do. And changes are coming rapidly strong nowadays because of the economic situation of the world. Not just in Nigeria where I base, but in all part of the world. People are spending more on essential commodities. How are you planning to, sit down, evaluate this change and how you adjust yourself to the change so that it doesn't eventually affect your relationship? So change is paramount, change is important, change is life. So are you planning for it? Do you sit down together to go through the process of the change, or to harm yourself with instructions or activities or decisions that you made collaboratively together to weather the change? This is very, very important, and I'd like you to think through this because change is important. As you're growing older, every birthday means that you're changing. Your physicality is changing, your hormone is changing, your wisdom is changing, your level of knowledge is changing also, and the people you meet also, they are changing per time. So you have to find some form of way, like I will usually say, is what I love to say. Find a way to make sure you adapt to every change that comes your way. Till I come your way next time, have a wonderful, wonderful time. You can go to @marriagement or to on YouTube to follow, like, subscribe, and comment. You can also go to my TikTok handle, which I'll share with you much later. God bless you. Have a wonderful, wonderful day as we meet another time. Have a wonderful day.